Hi guys, Blake here today, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on the one and only Lake Taneycomo. It is the 18th of June and I'm going to do the one cast for you today. And today I have not boated too far away from the dock. We've got some dark thunderstorm clouds and some chances for some thunderstorms coming in here. So I'm not going to get too terribly far away. Today I have my fly rod with me. Like always, you don't have to do this on a fly rod, I just like to. But I've got a 50th ounce PJ's Sculpin and Ginger finesse jig with an orange head. We got that about 9.5 foot deep underneath one of the Oro's indicators there. And I've got 6X tippet down here leading to my jig. We've got a nice wind blowing in this spot here. We're over here by the bluff. And this is just up around the corner from the dock, right before the docks start on the left-hand side. I think it was just yesterday. There's a fish. That was fast. Oh, this one might have a little more size to it. Yeah, I think it was yesterday, but I wish I could remember his name right now. Names are hard for me to remember when I'm doing a video. But one of our locals here was out fishing just across the dock on the bluff side, throwing a sculpin jig underneath a float about 10 foot, and he was tearing them up. So it led me to think I might be able to do the same right here on the bluff today. And we got the right conditions. It's nice and cloudy and windy. Sometimes you just don't have to go very far away from the dock to catch a fish. This one's a nice light. Oh, no, we don't get to look at that one. Not a lot happening on the lake today. I think we only have a couple of boats out, and I think I only saw one guide on the water. That was Blake Harris. Came back from his trip a little bit ago. Didn't get a chance to talk with him about how the bite was. That was another bite there. But everyone, I got a couple boats here around me. These guys right up here in front of me have been reeling them in pretty consistently since I got here, and the guys below me were just landing a fish, so I'd say there is a healthy population of them stacked along the bluff here by our resort. Oh, I missed him. He was going for it. So that's a pretty light jig. Got 9.5 foot of leader. Gotta wait after you get it landed for at least a little bit. Let that thing straighten all the way out underneath the indicator. I don't know why my spot lock just stopped working, but I guess we don't really need it on. We can slowly drift with the wind here. Once that thing gets nice and straightened out and I don't get a bite, I just start wiggling it 6 to 10 inches at a time across the water and letting it settle back down again. So we throw them, the mega worms and stuff up in the trophy area in the shallower waters. And I've never really tried it down here, but I feel like I need to. I think that we have a healthier population of brown trout down on this end of the lake than we do above. And those brown trout seem to like that mega worm. And I'm just curious if you couldn't fish one 9 or 10 foot deep near the bluffs where they like to hang out at and maybe get into them on the, there's one. Oh, he popped off. Darn it. I better check my hook before I keep fishing. Nope, the hook is good. Just operator error. Anyway, I might give that a try in my own free time and see if a mega worm could target some bigger fish down here on the deeper water. There's another one. Go. Hey now. There we go. I'm losing my chop. I hope the wind comes back here. Cool thing about fishing this deep is sometimes you don't quite need all the chop to get them to bite it when you're fishing that deep. But it still certainly helps out. There's another one. Some nice hook sets right on the top of the nose. I think there's a variety. You could probably use the all sculpin. A black jig might work just as good. A few different colors, and then we could probably be throwing the little thing we call the Derringer jig or one of our micro jigs and doing the same application, kind of same depth over here, and probably still be catching them. Oh, come on, don't come out, son. Really? think based on the, looks like these guys above me are reeling in a fish or fishing some type of bait tight lining, so you could definitely be doing that too. But just like that, my chop disappeared, and now the bite is slowing down. They were calling for it to rain all day. This is like the first time it's even looked like it could rain. There we go. I think we got another gust of wind blowing in here. Well, darn it. This is just absolutely amazing how much difference that chop makes. Went down the lake yesterday to go fishing for some bass, and I pretty much stuck to throwing a football jig against the bluff. I know how to pretty consistently catch bass in the sloughs and the shallow waters here, but I wanted to try to figure out the bluffs, and I didn't figure out a whole lot. Let's put it that way. It's a nice relaxing time, but the only time I even saw fish was when I was reeling my jig back to the boat. I had 3 or 4 follows, one pretty big bass followed me back, but they definitely were not hitting it when I was bumping it along the bottom of the bluff. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yep, there we go. Got a little bit of chop, and the fish are biting again. Well, he's got that wrapped around his jaw all kinds of funny. How did you do that, bud? Come on. There we go. Oh, I see raindrops. This video might be coming to an end real soon. And it looks like a number of boats are heading back this way. That one just went up not too long ago, I think at the beginning of the video. I think that I did hear some good reports of people catching a lot of fish at Cooper Creek Flat just a day or so, 2 days ago maybe, in the morning. That's another one of those spots that's 9 or 10 foot deep where you could be doing this exact same thing, assuming you had some nice choppy conditions. The chop we started off with at the beginning of this video was perfect, but something about that camera button. They're only scheduled to run the water for 1 hour today at 7 p.m. for just about one unit. So we are making it to that time of the year. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of water off this summer. I think this method with the water off will be a good way for you to come out here and catch some fish. This is kind of where, when you don't have the chop, that the night crawlers and your scented baits are gonna perform better. Oh, I set the hook too hard and I broke my jig off. All right, well, I think it's getting ready to rain. We're gonna call it a day on that. So we thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get back out and do it again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.